this video, I'm giving you all the best places to sail in the Phuket, Thailand area. Thailand has an absolutely beautiful and unique landscape and is one of my favorite areas to sail. I'm starting you off in a place where you don't actually need a boat to access, Kata Beach. Kata Beach is a large crescent-shaped beach that is very popular with tourists. The water is always warm and it's a great place to swim. There are plenty of bars and restaurants on the beach, and one of my favorite ones is the Scuba Bar. It's a great place to spend the afternoon and can get busy at night. Patong Beach is also the home of the annual King's Cup Regatta. Professional sailing teams from all over the world compete for the King's Cup. Next on my list is one of the places with unique landscape in Thailand, Koh Hong. The vertical cliffs covered with foliage rise out of the water and look beautiful. The water isn't the clearest because of all the runoff from surrounding rivers, but the water is always warm. The interior of Koh Hong is actually hollow and you can take your kayak inside. Sometimes you need to time the tides right to make it in. But once you do, it's a very serene place. Heading west, I take you over to Koh Naka Yai. Depending on the prevailing wind, you can anchor on either side, east or west. We're starting off on the east side. You can dinghy into the beautiful beach and grab a fresh coconut water from one of the many vendors. The water is perfect for relaxing. Heading over to the western shore is the very high-end Naka Island Resort. The rooms are very expensive, but they are welcoming to cruisers and allow you to come use their pool and dine at their restaurants. It's easy to see why this place is such a high-end resort. Heading down south is Koh He. The island caters to day trip tourists, but if you can find it on a slow day, it's an absolutely beautiful place to spend the afternoon. There's great swimming and snorkeling right off the back of your boat. When the swell wraps around on their dock, it can make things a little bit interesting. The food at the beach clubs is average, but the views and the beach are absolutely stunning. Heading east from Koh He is probably a place you've heard of, Koh Phi Phi. It's easy to sail there, but their mooring field can get crowded and is full of charter boats. From the beauty of this island, it's easy to see why it's so busy. On shore, there's lots of shopping and long-tailed charter boats to take you around. During the raining season, it can rain every day, but it's always fun. At night, the place is packed with people, and you can even catch a candle ceremony. Float your candles out to sea on a leaf raft. After dinner, catch one of the mini fire shows. Not all activities are land-based. The diving around Koh Phi Phi is spectacular. I don't think I've ever seen so many massive bait balls. There's also some caves that are really fun to explore. Be sure to have the dive shop stop for lunch outside the beach, made famous by the movie The Beach. The next stop on the list is Koh Racha Yai. Sometimes the wind doesn't cooperate and you can't sail, but other times it makes it nice. Starting you off on the eastern shore of the island, you can catch a mooring ball right off a beautiful resort. The beach is a bit rocky and not the most inviting, but the resort is definitely inviting. When the wind and swell cooperates, my favorite place on the island is the northern shore. It's a beautiful deep bay with a few moorings. It's a great spot to cool off in the water and do some snorkeling. When we were on the North Shore, there was a weird inversion. The first few meters of the water was cloudy, but after you dive down, it was nice and clear. You can dinghy ashore to the white sand beach to do some exploring and have some lunch. Heading back to the main island of Phuket is Patong Beach. It's an easy sail up the west side of the island to Patong Beach. We caught a free mooring in front of the Paradise Beach Resort. Things are a little slow at the resort during the daytime, but it is a good place to spend the afternoon on the beach. You definitely want to be there for the full moon parties, though, as they are epic. throng of people, bumping music, and a light show. It's pretty nice. Heading back out to the islands is a place you may not know you've seen before, Koh Phi, also known as James Bond Island. There's not a great anchorage around the island, so it's more of a day stop, but worth a visit. There's lots of charter boats and longtail boats ferrying tourists ashore. This beach was actually used in the James Bond movie, The Man with the Golden Gun. On the island, there's not much else to explore other than a few caves. Just north of Koh Phi is the floating village of Panyi. This is a lunch stop for a lot of the charter operators and can get very busy. The entire village is built out over the water. There are restaurants, hotels, shopping. There's even a mosque and schools built out over the water. Entire families live their life on the floating village. It's best to time your arrival just after the lunch rush. It's actually easy to get lost on the large floating island. Rounding out our list is Koh Phanak. It's a pretty neat island, and the fishermen will even bring you their fresh catch. It's another one of those unique Thai islands that are hollow in the center. This one actually has a walk-through cave that's pretty long. Bring a flashlight to get through it. It opens up beautifully, but it's best visited at low tide. If you stay too long and the tide comes up, you could get stuck. Why not give you one more place? Back to the main island of Phuket is Ao Yan. It's a great place to get access to the main island if you need provisions or supplies. There are also several nice beach restaurants. We like it though because it's an easy place to rent some scooters to go explore Phuket. A really neat place that you should try to visit is the Big Buddha on the hill in Phuket. The Buddha looks out over the water, taking care of the fishermen. You can even buy your own piece of marble that they install on the figure. Thank you for watching. It would really do us a favor. You would click that like button and make sure you're subscribed to get notified when we post our next video. If you'd like to visit Thailand and do your own sailing, we got our boat from charter-yacht.com.